Other line ships.
Don't even give him the tail lights.
Roger that. What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gurns back, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
What the heck?
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Wow. I was not expecting that. Are you surprised?
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good
Shepard isn't surprised.
Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
You good with this, Jacob?
Okay, are you alright, though?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Come on.
Good enough.
We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
No problem. And that's the conclusion of Jacob's mission. Turns out Jacob's father was running a weird harem, and things got bad, and so he sent out a beacon. Well, good to know that he was going to be taken care of.
Shepard, important news.
Is
Know
there
you're
stuff
busy.
to talk
Have
about
to deal
with
with the
you?
collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios.
Okay.
Not sure how
Whoa,
to
he's
begin.
too excited
much
here.
Intel. You remember our talk? My work on genophage modification?
You stopped the Krogan
Yes.
adaptation to the genophage.
Part of a team. Scientists, all different types. Blood pack mercenaries captured
said
former
you
team member.
created a
Maelon,
crew of your own.
last seen on Tuchanka might torture him, make an example. Recovering
Oh,
Maelon
it's your
would be a personal favor to me.
loyalty mission.
Do you think they found out your team updated the genophage?
Unclear. No way to determine until we get to Tuchanka.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find
Okay.
your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Maelon last seen outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen
Interesting.
Bloodpack. Talk to them or clan chief.
Okay, I guess that's his
Still need to get
mission.
to Tuchanka, Shepard. My student's being held by Bloodpack.
I'll talk to you later, Mordin.
We'll
I
be
guess
here
I
if
can't
need
talk
me.
to you about anything else. Anything
Thanks for
else Jacob
diverting to
wants
the
to talk
Gurns back,
about?
Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know
Anything
you
else you
better.
want to talk about?
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Alright.
Any thoughts on how to
Any
prepare against
upgrades
the
now?
collectors?
We've got the best armor available. The rest is outside my expertise, Commander.
We'll talk later.
I guess I have to
Commander.
find what the other recruits that I would have to get.
Jack would like to talk with you.
Oh right, Jack, I forgot. Sure, I guess I can make my rounds. Is it gonna be her loyalty mission? Probably. So now that we're getting a bunch of more recruit missions and loyalty missions, and then after that it's gonna be more recruit missions, and then side missions and whatnot. It's gonna be real busy indeed. And I've already played like bunch of hours. I mean, the stuff that I have to do, it's gonna be like double the time I've already played. Alright. Let's find out what Jack wants.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them.
You have thoughts.
You know
your
I have
mind.
a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
You said
I'll listen to
they
anything you have to say,
raised
Jack.
you.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors.
That's
the other
what
kids.
Cerberus does, I guess.
Every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers, and
I guess
how it
this is
might clear
negative
the way
points for
for more
Cerberus.
biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't going to see it. I was wired up in a cell.
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
How did you get out of there?
Did you try
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a
escaping?
break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
There were other children in the base?
So it looks like
I
Cerberus
didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated
counted for the
me just
logical,
like
but not the
everyone else there.
emotional.
When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
Loose end, as in.
You're absolutely
A
certain
loyalty
that
mission?
Cerberus was running the facility.
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
Sounds like they've done a serious 180
Cerberus
since
is-
those days.
I'm not trying to convince you of something,
Yeah.
Shepard. I don't care what they're doing now. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Wow, that's
Attacking
some
our allies
deep
is going to
hatred.
derail our mission. Not a smart move.
The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years. They going to care if I blow up a garbage dump?
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this now?
Like I said, I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
I'll set a course for Prague.
Alright, let's see.
I owe you, Shepard.
Well, I'm pretty sure when you defeat all the bad guys, we'll be even. I'm assuming. I wonder if Grunt has anything to say.
Shepard,
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
the hold is too open. Not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Grant would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this, picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
Words without meaning, I assume?
What other human info was floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
Blade point. Well, at least he has a sense of humor.
What did Okir want you to feel about this stuff?
Hate. But the pictures, the aliens in them, they don't do anything. I see blood, craters, but so what? My guts were grown from 1,000 more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okir started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak. Pitiful.
You are the perfect
Forget
krogan.
about that.
Can you live up to that? Or will this crap drag you down?
I was built to be the strongest. But maybe weak moments inspire. That seems strange. I need to think. But I am still strong. Say the word and your enemies die. That's enough for you. Shepard.
That's all for now.
Guess that's it for
Shepard.
now. So it seems like physically he's strong, but mentally he might be a bit weaker than we thought. Unless he gets into his rage mode. Then we would have to worry. Alright, so now I'm going to the 3rd floor. Check up on Garrus. Just Garrus, I guess, because Zaid doesn't have any talking dialogue. And Miranda is only going to talk about her loyalty mission, which I have yet to do. Maybe this is just a waste of time, but I'm doing it. I'm here anyway, so might as well.
I haven't had a meal that good in a long time.
I didn't think Rupert had it in him.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
He's probably not gonna have a minute.
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Yep, I thought so.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
And you don't have any more
I'll be here
upgrade ideas? Yeah, this was a waste of time. Fortunately, it's only like a 2-minute waste of time. Have you noticed he's tilting his head that way? To his left? When he's walking? I just noticed that.
No messages for you, Commander.